Why is Charlie so close to Alan? You won't believe it, but he actually likes guys. In Season 1, Episode 1 of Smiling Friends, when Charlie and Alan are alone together, Charlie makes an effort to get close to Alan. He not only pulls him into his arms while talking, but also gently pokes Alan's hand with his. Why is that? It turns out Charlie has always liked guys, and Alan might be his first love. When Alan moves in close and kisses Charlie on the nose, Charlie doesn't pull away. In fact, he laughs happily with Alan. This shows Charlie is used to being really close with guys. We can see other signs too. In Enchanted Forest, when Charlie meets Mip, they get along very well on their way to the castle. Charlie even abandons his best friend Pim for Mip. At night, when they lock their eyes, they almost kiss. Most importantly, when Charlie questions Mustard. When Mustard gets close and tries to flirt, Charlie remains completely indifferent and can't even understand what Mustard is saying. This suggests Charlie isn't used to spending time with girls. So, do you think Charlie really likes guys? Why does Smiling Friends Inc., a non-profit organization, make billions? In Smiling Friends Incorporated is a charity focused on making people smile. With only a few employees and free smile optimization services, it's made billions. This seems unrealistic. So where's the money coming from? The truth is, the company stays profitable by receiving donations from its clients, and these clients aren't just regular people. Take Mr. Frog, for example. He's the president, Earth Emperor, and a UFC fighter. His self-produced show went viral, and he took 100% of the profits, making him one of the wealthiest and most powerful people on the planet. Then there's Desmond, who started a successful pest control business after using the Smile service. Oscar, the former king of Spamtopia, and the entire city are friends with Mr. Boss and Pim. Each of these clients might donate billions of dollars. This explains why Charlie, mistreated by strange clients, and Pim, injured at work, still stick around. They're not being kind, they're the only workers, and their pay is pretty good. Why does Mr. Frog treat Pim so differently from others? You wouldn't believe it, but it suggests that Mr. Frog actually very likes Pim. In Season 3, Episode 2, Pim tries to show Mr. Frog the joys of life by singing a song about finding others to share life with. But when the last part of the song annoys Mr. Frog, he attacks Pim, knocking him to the ground, which left many viewers angry. However, if you look back at Mr. Frog's various violent actions throughout the show, you'll realize he treats Pim very differently. He doesn't go as far with Pim as he does with others. Mr. Frog is a typical villain who often inflicts harm on his colleagues, fans, and the public. Anyone who angers him, except Pim, usually faces a terrible ending. For instance, at a fan meet and greet, when he misinterprets a fan's gesture, he almost strangles them. At a premiere, when a producer insults him, he devours the producer. During a donation event, when a recipient's long-winded speech annoys him, he cuts off the recipient's hand with a check. From these details, it's clear that Mr. Frog attacking Pim can actually be seen as a form of kindness. Did you know that Alan actually has scoliosis? In Smiling Friends, Alan's back is never straight, and he constantly walks hunched over. Many viewers think this is a trait of his cold, indifferent personality, and some even believe it's because his character is based on a sausage. But in reality, he has scoliosis. You can see the evidence on his back. In the second season, we notice a wavy line on his back, which, based on its position, likely indicates a spinal protrusion caused by scoliosis. It's also possible that he's been receiving treatment. In the episode where Mr. Boss gets married, Alan mentions seeing Dr. Monster, who is likely a chiropractor. But why would Alan have scoliosis if he seems so laid back in the show? In fact, Alan is the busiest person in the company with the most roles. He's the supply manager, responsible for inventory and buying necessities, sometimes even running errands like getting coffee for the boss. He's also the office cleaner, keeping things tidy when Charlie and Pim are out, and even a gardener, ensuring the company grounds get fertilized. So, Alan has been under a lot of stress, which probably explains his back pain. Did you know Glep is going to be president in the future? At the end of Charlie Dies and Doesn't Come Back, the elderly Glep is reading to his grandson, and above the fireplace hangs a photo of Glep and his wife Marge sitting at the Oval Office desk. This hints that at some point in his life, Glep will become the President of the United States. There are many other details in the show that strongly suggest this. In a silly Halloween special, Glep and Marge dress up as Ronald and Nancy Reagan, the former president and first lady, which could be a subtle hint that Glep will one day follow in Reagan's footsteps and become president himself. In Shrimp's Odyssey, Glep wears a full presidential outfit at Pim and Jennifer's dream wedding, suggesting that even Pim believes Glep will one day be president. So, the reason Glep can convince everyone at the company to accept Mr. Frog as president with just one sentence is that he's very suited for the role and has the qualities needed. The most important thing is that his vote for for Mr. Frog is likely part of his own long-term plan to eventually become president. So, do you think Glep will really become president in the future? Mr. Frog is not actually the richest character in Smiling Friends. The #1 spot will surprise you. Number 5, Mr. Boss. He's the CEO of Smiling Friends Inc., making billions from offering smile-enhancing services to high-profile clients. He also made a fortune by licensing his image for a fighting game and even owns a quarter of hell. Number 4, Desmond. The smartest businessman, Desmond used the smile service from Pin and Charlie to start a pest control company. He made a lot of money and became very successful in no time. Number 3, Oscar. He is the king of Spamtopia. He's not only incredibly powerful and wealthy, but also owns countless red jewels. Number 2, Mr. Frog. He's a former US president, Earth's emperor, and UFC fighter. He owns a top-tier mansion and has countless awards, including the St. Edward's crown, which only British kings can wear. He's definitely one of the most authoritative figures. Number 1, this person not only has superhuman strength and resources, but also technology far beyond human level. He could easily destroy a planet. Guess who it is? Did you know? Glep is actually one of the cheap laborers Mr. Boss uses to build his office. In Mole Man, when Glep explains to Alan and Mr. Boss how Charlie and Pim fell into the hole, Mr. Boss keeps glancing between Alan and Glep. This shows he doesn't understand a word Glep is saying. Not only does Mr. Boss not get what Glep says, but Glep also doesn't do much at work. He just plays on his tablet and games. So why does Mr. Boss keep him around? The truth is, Glep is one of the cheap laborers from the magical forest that Mr. Boss uses to build his office. He must stay at the company to fix things whenever needed. In Silly Samuel, Glep knows how to hammer the nail that holds the whole company together, and he shows up in his pajamas, which suggests he probably lives at the office. Also, Glep looks a lot like other characters from the magical forest. They're all small in size and have green skin. Most importantly, Glep might actually be a wizard. In Enchanted Forest, the witch who captures Charlie and Pim wears a hat very similar to Glep's, hinting that Glep might have magic too. So, do you think Glep really comes from the magical forest? Mr. Frog is definitely not the wealthiest character in Smiling Friends. The #1 character is worth thousands of times more than him. Number 5, Mr. Boss. He owns a quarter of hell and is the CEO of Smiling Friends Inc. He made billions offering smile optimization services to prestigious clients and earned a fortune by selling his image for a fighting game. Number 4, Oscar. As the king of Garbage World, he holds immense power and wealth, along with countless red gemstones, each worth billions. Number 3, Princess. She is the princess of the entire magical forest, owning countless golden crowns, exquisite jewels, and other valuable items. She lives in a grand castle and even changed kingdoms twice due to being stalked. Number 2, Mr. Frog. A former Earth emperor, US president, and UFC fighter. He has countless awards and a top-tier mansion. He even owns the St. Edward's crown, worn only by the British king. Number 1, this character has technology far beyond humanity, can use resources from countless planets, and possesses strength to destroy entire planets easily. Can you guess who it is?